Bryant. Rejected by McGrady.
Up and up. Right now he has to do so much for this team offensively that sometimes...
Comes Iverson in the open floor. Iverson, nice feed. Oh, it's rejected.
Boston. This is exactly what the East wants to do, run. But remember, we talked in our open, these big men can run.
It's so hard for Iverson to get going. Kidd. Oh, beautifully done by Jason Kidd.
Actually,
as he did last year, he's averaging 10 assists per game.
You see Anthony Mason with the good hands there, knocks that ball loose, but Jason Kidd, great concentration and confidence grow, Marv, in the last 3 weeks.
And Garnett back to break it up. Yeah.
Right behind you, right behind you, right behind you. Woo! Short as fuck, I couldn't get it up. Man, I'm getting old, man. I would have got that more. Huh? I would have got that a couple years ago.
If a good play is there, try to make it. But see, there's a nice little bounce pass, not an alley.
Washington Bullet, Chris Webber puts it up for Kevin Garnett.
Simple play, get the ball to Chris Webber in the middle, let him throw a little alley-oop to Kevin Garnett.
Iverson with the open shot, and put home by Carter. Vince Carter, also an all-star with Washington. 3-on-2, Iverson to the reverse.
Little pass to himself in the air. Allen Iverson thrilling the home crowd here as he went to Georgetown. Another steal. Game getting very sloppy. Webber steals it back, and then the great block by Davis. Little play-by-player, Marv. Things are going
nice
so fast.
And then Kobe Bryant able.
Love to see the spectacular athletes, their ability to get in that lane, hang in the air. You see the self-pass, the ball off the glass.
He was the co-MVP last season. Iverson, Allen Iverson.
Well, we've seen 2 spectacular plays by Allen Iverson already, playing off the ball. Look at the shot. Actually, his body is behind the backboard. He takes it over to his right hand.
Payton, who just checked in, able to recover. And here's Webber. Chris Webber with the reverse. So
Gotta love this. I love it. You can't beat it, baby. Next time, you can't run with us. Oh, man. I'll run this big fool. Look and see where. Hey, excuse me.
all right, let's see.
The Kobe-Tracy McGrady matchup, serious matchup. You know what? There's one-upsmanship there, so be aware of that because it's pretty intense.
Payton with the pass to McDyess, finding Robinson.
Been involved in the event, so I'm not thinking about that. I'm trying to get a win, man.
All right, thanks a lot. Let's go to Jim Gray.
By injuries, here's Finley. Aubrey puts it up for Allen.
There's another guy who this...
Allen off the break, whipping by Wallace.
Great shot, now running the fast break, the terrific power finish, the one-hand dunk. And once again, here he is out on the break, using his speed, going around Rasheed Wallace. The lead now down to 11.
As you can see, they serious. The West not playing around.
And that's got to be the first time in an All-Star game somebody jumped out to an 11-0 lead.
Yeah.
That has to be the first. That has to be the first.
New York Knicks teammate Latrell Sprewell. Beautiful look-away pass from Houston to Davis.
Allen Houston with a great little look-away pass, and Antonio Davis finally shakes loose underneath the basket to get a dunk. Antonio Risk will be out 4 to 6 weeks, so it's a tough break for Philly, once again dealing with injuries as Vince Carter with his highlight film. That's something they wanted to help this game, but Vince Carter gets baseline, and big guys don't get over there soon enough. Kobe said, "Where is my help?" And they go, "We're not helping you on this." And his partner Shaq, who normally guards the basket, you watch his reaction. He throws Gary Payton back, and he says, "Whoa, that's nasty."
Doug, that would have won the slam dunk
Yes, it
contest
would have.
last night. As 16, nice pass from Bryant. Chris Webber does the rest.
It was excellent. Here it is again, once again, the movement, the screen roll, the nice little finish by Chris Webber. But that's the beauty of the game, the screen roll moving.
Here's Carter. Oh, put down by Antonio Davis. Eluding guard.
his knee and feeling better. Look at Shaq. I think he's happy that he's sitting over there watching right now.
3, a minute left in the half. Garnett served up by Weber.
This is what people want to see. The great pass from Anthony Mason. Jason Kidd said, I'm not getting near this. Vince Carter makes it look so easy.
The pass work much more fluid by the East here in the second quarter. Oh, Carter tried to change direction. Broken up by Davis. Recovered by Weber. Went behind the back. Kidd lays it home for Duncan. A spectacular pass play by the West. Final seconds of the half. Carter's pass stolen. Here's Kidd from center court. Yes! Jason Kidd at the buzzer to end the first half.
What a sensational run by the West to end this half, Mark. The 3 from the corner by Kidd, the sensational passing and the dunk followed up by the shot at the end of the half. A little 8-0 spurt here that pushed it back out to an 11-point lead. But here's Jason Kidd recognizing the clock. He's behind the half-court line, lets it go. Kobe looks like he's going to touch it. He lets it go, lets it know it's a 3-point play, 3-point shot. But Jason Kidd, back-to-back threes, the great passing, and once again they lead by 11, Mark.
And the West concludes with an 8-0 run to finish out the half, and Jason Kidd, who concluded in spectacular fashion, scored 6 of those 8 points. Let's go to Jim and Jason Kidd.
Now, I'm watching you with this spectacular dunk and thinking back to last night. Are you sure you couldn't have been in that dunk contest?
I don't know. I mean, I feel good for the game. You know, you get warm, but, you know, it's a chance I didn't want to take, but next year.
How much fun is it to play in an all-star game like this, man?
I have a great time. A lot of these guys I admire as players, and I come out here.
The look away from Kidd to set it up. Won't count, foul call before. The shot attempt, it's on Mutombo.
The great hands of Chris Webber. You know, Marv, you and I have spoken so often. I said, you know, if you could put an ideal player together, you know, vision, eyes, hands, and all those kind of things, Chris Webber, to me, would be the guy with the hands. Look at him, fake the pass, bring it back around and find Kobe. The foul was committed, so
comes Kidd. Oh, Webber from Garnett.
I think Shaq is going to come back better. I think you're going to expect this guy, Kobe, to be better. And with all that's been going on out there in the West, you're both all-league defenders. Here's Kobe Bryant in the open floor, looking behind him to see what's coming. He sees Kevin Garnett with a
Webber for 3. Duncan. Garnett for Bryant.
Now remember, about 2 minutes ago, Kobe gave one up to the backboard to Garnett. It's like he says, I'll take you inside. And Allen says, well, I'm taking you outside, as the spectacular finish by Kobe Bryant. There's still something in those legs.
Oh! Hey, man, you know what? I had a bet with my cousin how many times he's going to hit the floor tonight.
That was only one.
That's the first time.
That's it.
I got 3. I got 3.
Marbury. Oh, no! Pass to himself. He deflected it off Divac. Good idea.
Bloody said, okay, I'll get you back. And at Utah, at Portland, they could go from first in the West to 5th.
Here's another look at that most unique maneuver by Stephon Marbury. I don't know if he actually made contact with Divac.
Oh!
All right, we'll be back after these words from your local station.
To try to find a cure for the disease.
Any chance you think you'll get back on the court next year?
Shake it up. Here's Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse of the
More today.
Finley. Oh, put home by McDyess. And there are 3 players from the West who have been standing out.
You see Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, and also Chris Webber. So if Tim Duncan gets it, that will be his 2nd in a row. That's who TJ
It's only a 7-point game with 4.5 to go. Iverson, does he get the continuation? Yes, he does. It counts, and the foul.
The game is in the balance. You're going to see the competitive nature of every one of these players now surface. Allen Iverson with the great drive to finish, the opportunity now for a three-point play, which he...
Here comes Iverson. Kidd is back. Iverson. Rebound McGrady. And the game is tied at 100. Iverson for three. Allen Iverson. Bryant being chased. Bryant able to hit. Marbury chased him down. Quarter.
Well, great players make great plays. Kobe Bryant going off the screen of Tim Duncan pulls up, and he knows he cannot get to the basket because there is Mount Mutombo. He's been there the entire fourth period, and that little medium range is going to get any easy shots.
Bryant, yes, Kobe Bryant with 2 clutch buckets. He now has 17. The West leads by 3. Marbury for 3, yes! And he's tied the game at 1:08.
And Kobe Bryant wants the ball once again. He's made the last 2 baskets. They double him and force him to give it up. Jason Kidd might have to shoot the ball here as Iverson is just leaving him wide open.
Bryant.
Oh, that is unbelievable. Mutombo ran out at him. 3 unbelievable shots in a row here by Kobe Bryant.
A stirring finish to this 50th NBA All-Star game. The West by 2. Marbury for 3 again. Stephon Marbury in the East. A 1-point lead.
Sensational shooting, clutch shooting. Kobe Bryant with the outside jump shot. Marbury comes back and one-ups him with the 3. This once again ties the game. And Kobe again with another answer. This time, Mutombo comes flying at him, gets a hand up. He really can't even see the basket, and again knocks it down. And Marbury comes back, spectacular shooting. Stephon Marbury steps back behind the 3, buries another one. The East by 1, 10.9 seconds remaining.
All right, here's Kidd. The East up by 1. Down to 5. Marbury guarding Bryant. Down to 3. Marbury trying to get to Bryant. Duncan came up short, and it's over. The East comes from 21 down to defeat the West. They outscore the West 41-21 in the fourth quarter.
Mark, that's one of the best All-Star games I've ever seen. Just the big plays, getting back in the game. And you know what? Mutombo, probably not going to get the MVP, but he gave his team a chance to win, and for Marbury and Iverson to shine at the end of that game and give them a chance to win this basketball game. Look who changed the shot, Mutombo, and then here's Vince Carter on the rotation coming over, getting a piece of Duncan's shot. And the East is very, very excited. Down 21, they come back and get the win.
Here's the last opportunity by Duncan. Weber had a crack at it, not able to hit on the reverse to Kevin Mutombo.